Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Tom Going, and today we are back for another plushie tutorial on the Frosted Network channel. Now again, today we are doing the continuation of the previous video we did. I did the Steve statue from Minecraft last time. Today we are doing Alex, the female version recently added into the game. So I really do hope you enjoyed this. If you do, definitely consider leaving a like on the video, subscribing down to the channel, and also if you like this style of content, check out my main channel, Going There Games, where I do this basically 3 times a week. With that said, again, this was designed by a member of the Frosted Network build team. If you're looking for a Minecraft server to play on PC, that is, and a 1.8 server, I guess, then check it out. We do minigames, we have creative, towny, and also a bunch of other cool stuff. So definitely check it out. That is frostednetwork.mcpro.co. That is the IP for the server. Again, we'll leave that down in the description. Anyways, with that said, let's get straight into the tutorial. So the blocks you'll need to build this are the following. You'll need brown wool, lime stained clay, green stained clay, green wool, orange wool, white stained clay, white wool, and grey wool. So if you want to pause here and grab them blocks into your inventory, that would be great. And before the video starts, I do want to apologise for my voice. Again, it's still croaky. It's been passing through a few videos now where my voice has been a bit off. So hopefully it will get better soon. But for now, apologies. Okay, so let's begin. What we're going to start by doing is the body. Now the body is a 6x6 square. We're going to start off with the first layer, which consists of 6 brown wool. So we go 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 brown wool. Now on top of this, we're going to do it layer by layer. So the second layer is 6 lime stained clay. And then on top of that, we're going to do 6 green wool. So right now, it should be 3 stripes, each layer being 6 wide. And that goes brown, lime, green. On top of this, we're going to do another layer of lime stained clay. And this is where things get a tiny bit more complicated. We do 2 lime, 2 green stained clay, 2 lime. And then the final layer is 1 lime, 1 green, 2 white stained clay, 1 green, and 1 lime. That will leave you with something that looks like this. Now that is a 6x6 square. We will be adding some 3D details to this later on in the video, but for now, this is what it should look like. Okay, so with that said, on the basis you have something that looks like this, we're now going to move on. What we're going to do is start making it 3D, and the way we're going to do this is coming to the bottom left corner to this brown wool here, and coming around to the left side. What we're then going to do is expand 1, 2, 3 to the left, and essentially, if I can place the block properly, it should look something like this, a backwards L. Now the side of the body is a 6x4 rectangle, 6 tall, 4 wide, however the 4th row is already done, so we don't need to worry about that. Now whatever block is on the 4th row basically consists of what the row is. So as you can see here, the first row is brown wool, the second row is lime, the third row is green wool, and then the remaining rows is lime stained clay. So just to go over that, again, each layer is 4 wide, and it goes brown, lime, green, lime, lime, lime. Nice and easy, and that is what it should look like. Now the good news is, the other side is the exact same, so if you want to skip ahead and copy it over, you're more than welcome to, but I'm going to go over it nevertheless. Again, this is what it looks like from a head-on angle, that is 6 tall, 4 wide, and then from a corner angle. Okay, so coming around to the right side now, exact same logic applies. We go 1, 2, 3 to the right. The second layer is 3 lime stained clay, third layer 3 green wool, and then 3 layers of lime stained clay. 6 tall, 4 wide, and that is the right side of the body. Okay, so coming around to the rear side now, which is the final side we're going to be doing on the body. What we're going to do is essentially just link everything together. So much like the sides, whichever block is at the side here is what the row is going to be. So you can see the first layer is 4 brown wool. The second layer is 4 lime stained clay. Third layer is 4 green wool, I can't count. And then 3 layers of 4 lime stained clay. And that will give you your 6x6, very, very simple. Very plain, but again, that's effective to what she looks like in game. For the final side here, all you need to do is just fill it in with lime stained clay. It doesn't really matter, it's going to be covered up by the head anyways, but I just fill it in for completion purposes. And that is it, that is the body so far. Now again, as I said, there will be a few things we're going to be adding, 3D effects and limbs mainly, but for now this is what it should look like. I'm going to do a little spin around of the statue at this point so far, and if you want to pause at any point throughout, feel free to do so just by hitting the pause video on the button. pause button on the video. There we go. That was a great mix up there, but whatever, let's carry on. So 6x6 on the front side, 6x4 on the left, 6x6 on the rear side, and 6x4 on the right side. The top again doesn't really matter because it's going to be covered up anyways, but let's continue. Okie dokie. So next what we're going to do is add the limbs. We're going to start off with the legs, so come to the front side, aka side with the neck, and come to the bottom left corner. What we're going to do is place a 2x2 of grey wool, leave a 2 block gap, and then place another 2x2. So it should be one on left, one on right, with a 2 block gap in the middle. On top of this, we're going to do another layer, so essentially what that does is turns it into a 3D object, and that is now a 2x2x2 cube on each side, again separated by a 2 block gap. They are both out of grey wool, and that is her shoes. Now for the arms, what we're going to do is go up to the top left corner, we're going to go forwards and to left, punch out the original, same for the right side, forwards, to the right, punch out the original, and you should have 1 block on either side out of lime stained clay. What we're going to do is on the left side, we're going to go to left, down to right, and on the right, we're going to go to the right, down to the left, and it will give you something that looks like this. Now just like we did on the shoes, what we're going to do is bring it forwards. So we're going to place a layer of white stained clay on top of the lime stained clay area, and it will give you something that looks like this, and that is both the arms and the legs complete. Now the final thing we're going to add to the body before we do move on is some hair. Now of course she does have long hair, so it flows down and does cover up some of her. So what we're going to do is go to the top right corner, we're going to place a 2x2 of orange wool, and then on the left side we're going to go down one like that, so it should essentially be on the 5th row 3 orange wool, and on the 6th 2 orange wool. And again it looks like this, just a tiny bit of hair dangling down from her head. Okay, so that is it. That is the body complete, and from here it's pretty much clean sailing. We're going to be working on the head. So what we're going to do is go to the top left corner, to the lime stained clay right here, place a white stained clay and bring it forwards 1. We're then going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, round to the side, extend it backwards 5, and same for this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, because the 5th block is already done, and linked together like so. Now we will be replacing some of this, but essentially what you'd have is a 6x6 square of white stained clay. I'm going to go and fill it in the middle just for demonstration purposes, you don't need to, but as you can see that is a 6x6 of white stained clay, and from here we can build front side, left side, right side, and rear side. Of course we're going to be starting on the front side. So for the front side, the first layer is 6 white stained clay. The second layer is 1 white wool, 1 green stained clay, 2 white stained clay, 1 green stained clay, and 1 white wool. The third layer is 1 white wool, 1 lime, 2 white stained clay, 1 lime, and 1 white wool. The fourth layer is 3 orange wool, 2 white stained clay, and 1 orange wool. The fifth layer is 4 orange, 1 white, and 1 orange, and then the final layer is simply 6 orange wool, and it should look something like this. Very similar to Steve in the sense of the eyes, this time using green though instead of blues. So again, that is a 6x6 square. If you want to pause, feel free to do so. And now what we're going to do is move on to the left side of the head. So coming around to the left side, essentially what we're going to do again is try and make it into a 6x6 square. We're going to start off by coming to the bottom left corner and punching out 2 of the white stained clay and replacing with orange wool. The next layer from left to right is 3 orange and 2 white stained clay. And we're going to do that again, so 3 orange and 2 white stained clay. The next layer is 4 orange and 1 white stained clay, and then the final 2 layers is simply 5 orange wool. As you can see, that's what it should look like for now, and the other side is slightly different, so again, I'll be showing you that in a second. So, coming around to the right side now, what we're going to do is start off by leaving the 1 block gap and then punching out the next 5. We're going to replace this all with orange wool, and essentially, we're going to build up another layer of 5 orange. The third layer is 1 white stained clay, or you can do this below. You can put that on the second or third layer, it doesn't really matter. Then do a layer of orange, and basically just bring it all the way up to the top using orange. So there's only going to be 1 white stained clay, apart from this one here. So 2 in total, and it's just easier, I guess, if you put them connecting diagonally. Okay, so this is the right side. Again, very different to the other side. Very simple though, really easy to do. Coming around to the rear side now, same logic applies. We've got the first row, we're going to replace this with orange wool, and this whole back area is orange wool. So all we do is just link together the two sides and create ourselves a nice 6x6 square of orange wool. As you can see here, that is what it looks like. What we're going to do now is we're going to bring it down. So we go to the bottom left corner and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, just coming down, and essentially what that does is just makes it look like the hair's hanging down a bit and isn't just a conventional haircut. Now again, that kind of relates to the front side where it comes down a bit. It just adds a bit of detail and makes it look kind of nice. For the final side, which is the top side, we're just going to fill it all in using orange wool. And once you've done that, that is the tutorial complete. And you should have something that looks like this, your very own Alex from Minecraft plushie. So again, very similar to the Steve one. I'm going to do a little spin around whilst I talk a bit. So again, if you did enjoy, definitely consider leaving a like on the video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and as I said earlier on in the video, if you enjoy this sort of content, then definitely check out my main channel, Going Bear Games, where I do this 3 times a week. If you're looking for a PC server, again, MC Pro hosting would be our one, so it would be frostednetwork.mcpro.co, and we have a bunch of stuff on here, so check it out, that is great. And with that said, I really do hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, my name has been Tomogami, and I'll speak to you again soon. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?